short-tempered man shall bear his own penalty. You can't do much to help him. If you try once, you must try a dozen times. Get all the advice you can and be wise the rest of your life. Man purposes, but God disposes. Kindness makes a man attractive, and it is better to be poor than dishonest. Riches, for God gives life, happiness, and protection from harm. Some men are so lazy they won't even feed themselves. Punish a mocker, and others will learn from his example. Reprove a wise man, and he will be the wiser. A son who mistreats his father or mother is a public disgrace. Stop listening to teaching that contradicts what you know is right. A worthless witness cares nothing for truth. He enjoys his sinning too much. Mockers and rebels shall be severely punished. Wine gives false courage. Hard liquid leads to brawls. What fools men are to let it master them, making them wheel drunkenly down the street. The king's fury is like of a roaring lion. To rouse his anger is to risk your life. It is an honor for a man to stay out of a fight. Only fools' interests are courting. If you don't bow to the code, you won't eat in the harvest. Good advice lies deep within a courser's heart. The wise man will draw it out. Most people tell you what loyal friends they are, but are they telling the truth? It is a wonderful heritage to have a honest father. A king sitting as judge waits all the evidence carefully, disgusting the truth from false. Who can ever say, I cleanse my heart, I am sinless? That the world despises everything, every kind of cheating. The character of even a child can be known by the way he acts. Whatever what he does is pure and right. If you have good eyesight and good hearing, thank God who gave them to you. If you love sleep, you will end in poverty. Stay awake, hard work, and there will be plenty to eat. Articulate worthless says the buyer is his uncle over the price, but afterwards he brags about his bearing. Good sense is far more valuable than gold or precious jewels. It is risky to make loans to strangers. Some men enjoy cheating, but the cake they buy with such ill-gotten gain will turn the graver in their mouths. To go ahead with your plans without advice of others. Don't go to war until they agree. Don't tell your secrets to a gossip unless you want them progress to the world. God puts out the light of the man who curses his father and mother. A fortune can be made by cheating, but there is a curse that goes with it. Don't repeat evil for evil. Wait for the Lord to handle the matter. The Lord orders all cheating and dishonesty. Since the Lord is directing our steps, try to understand everything what happens along the way. It is foolish and rash to make a promise to the Lord before counting the cost. What a wise king stamps out crime by serve punishment. A man's conscience is the Lord's searchlight, exposing his hidden movements. If a king is kind, honest, and fair, his kingdom stands secure. The glory of young men is their strength, of old men their experience. Punishment that hurts chases evil from the heart, just as water is turned into liquid dishes, so the Lord distracts the king's faults. He tells them whatever he wants to. We can justify our every deed, but God looks at our movements. God is more pleased when we are just and fair than when we give him gifts. Prize lost in evil actions are all sin. Steady pottery brings prosperity, as the execution brings poverty. Dishonest gain will never last, so why take the risk? Because the wicked are unfair, their violence boomerangs and destroys them. A man is known by his actions. An evil man lives an evil life. A good man lives a godly life. It is better to live in the corner of an active than a crabby woman in a lovely home. An evil man loves to harm others, being a good neighbor out of his line. A wise man learns by listening. Written can only be learned by seeing scorners punished. The godly learn by watching ruin take over the wicked. He who shuts his ears to the cries of the poor will be ignored by his own time of need. An angry man is silenced by giving him a gift. A good man loves justice, but it is a enmity to evildoers. The man who strays away from common sense will end up dead. A man who loves pleasure becomes poor. Wine and luxury are not the way to riches. The wicked will finally lose. The righteousness will finally win. Better to live in the desert than in a quarrelsome, compelling woman. The wise man saves for the future, but foolish man spends whatever he gets. The man who tries to be good, loving, and kind finds life, righteousness, and honor. A wise man utters the storm man and levels his defenses. Keep your mouth closed, and you will stay out of trouble. Mockers are proud, haughty, and ignorant. The easy man longs for many things, but his hands refuse to work. He is greedy to get, while the godly love to give. God loves the gifts of evil men, especially if they're trying to bribe him. A false witness must be punished. A honest witness is safe. A evil man is stubborn, but a godly man will consigner. No one encouraged how to straw or will. Advice he is can't stand against the Lord. Go ahead and prepare for the conflict, but victory comes from God. If you must choose, take a good name rather than good riches, for to be held in loving esteem is better than silver and gold. The rich and the poor are alike before God who made them all. A poor two-man forges the difficulties ahead.